Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Crafting with Holly. We are now in a new year. Happy New Year to you all, and thank you so much for dropping in for another Crafting with Holly video featuring the stamp of the month for that particular month. Every Friday I pop in here and share a different piece of artwork, and last week I shared how to make this beautiful two-page layout that is featured in the catalog on page 50. So please go check that out if you haven't already seen it. And we have a brand new catalog that went live on January 1st, and there's so many beautiful stamps and thin cuts in here, as well as paper collections. Don't forget that the Let's Party collection will be our next Palooza at the beginning of February. And you can go into my Crafting with Holly Facebook group and see all the details around the supplies that you need for the various projects that Dana, Tina, and myself will be creating. And then Sweet Memories will be our feature for the month of March. And that is just such a beautiful collection as well. And there's just so many great stamp and thin cuts in here, as I mentioned earlier. This one, the Snow Mice stamp and thin cut, I know it's going to sell out. So if you had your eye on that one, grab it before it is gone. And this is another beautiful one. So this is the die that cuts this beautiful heart. And then you can also purchase this sentiment separately. And there is a little bundle for both of them together. If you have any scouts in your family, this is a fabulous set that they brought out for our troops. And there's Girl Scout, Boy Scout, and then there's Troop Life. And I just love the layout that they created with that. And then this stencil is fabulous. It's a 3-part stencil. It's 12 by 12, and it will create this beautiful look on any project, scrapbooking or card making. And I can't wait to see how that is done. And then the scene one is another fan favorite. Look at these beautiful scenes that you can create. And then these 3 thin cuts are the frames around them, and they have already sold out at Close to My Heart, but they are coming back. So grab them before they sell out again, you guys. We're not going to get another set of those in. And then I love these title sentiments. And then look at these beautiful, it's a new product. They're called die cut word strips, and you can purchase them in either white, gray, khaki, or tan. You get all of them featured here, and they are only $5.95. And look at how they've used them on these scrapbooking pages. They're fabulous. 2 new fonts, the Shadow Alphabet stamp set, and I love the Lollipop alphabet, and I love how they used it on here. And then, of course, our stamp of the months, and don't forget, we have a thin cut feature for this. So for those of you that are VIPs, you get the stamp set itself for free, and then you can purchase the thin cut at a discount. And the same goes for non-VIPs. You'll pay $5 with that $50 online purchase, and then you would just add the cost of the thin cut, which would be $14.95. Okay, so let's get started. This is what the set looks like with the thin cuts. The blue images are what will be cut with the thin cut. Next week, I'm going to walk you through how to make this slimline card. And at the end of the month, I'll show you how to make this standard A2 size card. This was the double page layout that I shared how to make last week. So again, go check out that video. And then today, I am going to walk you through how to make this 2-page layout. So let's get started. So we're going to start with the left side first, and I'm going to go ahead and just adjust my camera for everyone so you can see it a little bit better. And then I'm going to just take off the pieces and put them in their respective piles. And then we're going to start with the Limeade piece that I stamped the sentiment on. And this is from the Make It From Your Heart Volume 3, Pattern 16, which is still available. And we're going to attach the Limeade piece 1/4 inch from the bottom, and I apologize that you can't see that in the camera, but it is 1/4 inch from the bottom. And then we're going to attach those 2 pieces of sapphire glitter paper, and I like to stick them together and put my adhesive on them. And we're going to take the first one and just attach it right above that Limeade cardstock, and then the other one is going to go right up at the very, very top. And then we're going to take the piece of Bluebird cardstock and attach the photo mats, and there's about 1/4 of an inch around them, and I had to adjust that a little bit. And then that's going to get flushed on the right side of the page, right up against the glitter paper, and then the zip strip is going to go right up on top. This page comes together so quickly. And then I'm just taking that extra piece of Limeade cardstock. I felt that the best is yet to come, really needed that underneath it to make it pop a little bit better. And then, excuse me, I'm just using some foam tape to pop it up. And then I'm using glue dots to attach those swirly arrows. And that's really all there is to it. And then I'm just accenting with some of these stars, and I did have a little bit of difficulty with my tweezers getting them off of those acetate sheets, but I finally got them to work. And I'm just alternating where I place them strategically on the layout, and it just really draws your eye attention to those beautiful thin cut pieces that we cut out. And now we're ready to head over to the right page, and I'm going to set that right next to it so that I can line up my glitter paper and I can line up that limeade piece together. And I love the Versamat for all of my other lining up and measuring, but when you're doing the next page, it's nice to have it right next to each other so that you can make sure that those pieces are lined up and match when they're in your page, in your album. And then I'm just trimming off those little pieces that hang over with the glitter paper. Love the nonstick scissors for that. And now I'm going to take that other piece of Bluebird cardstock and attach these photo mats, and they don't have as much space between them like the left page, so just be aware of that. It's more of 1/8 of an inch, if that even. And then I'm attaching that really fun journaling piece, and I stamped it in White Daisy cardstock, and I stamped it in, or I cut it out of White Daisy cardstock and Limeade, and then paper pieced it together, and I really liked that. And now we're just attaching the zip strip after I attached the Bluebird piece, and then I'm using some foam tape to attach that banner piece out of the Periwinkle cardstock. And then we're going to attach those really fun little arrows. And that's all there is to it. After we attach the stars, we're done. So I hope that you enjoyed watching this video and this project. Make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel. And next week, I will share with you how to make another piece of artwork. Thanks so much for joining me.